Have you ever looked at someone, a friend, a stranger, a family member, and thought, why would they do that? Why would they lie so effortlessly? Why would they hurt someone they claim to love? Why would they throw away everything for a fleeting impulse? These are the questions that haunt us, the questions that whisper in the quiet moments. We often look away, pretending these darker parts of human nature don't exist. We tell ourselves that people are simple, that motivations are clear. But you and I know that's not the truth. The truth is far more complex and infinitely more fascinating. Welcome to our exploration of the human shadow. Here we don't just ask the questions, we hunt for the answers. We step into the minds of the manipulators, the ones who weave webs of deceit with a smile, dissect their tactics, understand their goals, and see the world through their calculating eyes. What drives a person to control another, to twist reality to fit their own narrative? It's not just about power, it's about a deep-seated fear, a void they are desperately trying to fill. We'll uncover the psychological mechanics behind gaslighting, love bombing, and silent treatments, not to sensationalize, but to understand. In an understanding, we find a way to protect ourselves. Then, we turn to the obsessives, stalkers, the collectors of people, the ones whose love curdles into a dangerous fixation. What happens in the brain when affection becomes possession? We'll look at attachment styles, personality disorders, and the tragic stories of those who couldn't let go. Their world is a feedback loop of fantasy and fear, and we're going to trace its origins. It's a journey into a mind trapped by its own desires. It's a place where the line between devotion and destruction has been completely erased. We also have to talk about the broken, not to pity them, but to comprehend the immense power of trauma. We'll examine how a fractured childhood or a devastating loss can reshape a person's entire reality, sometimes leading them down paths they would never have otherwise chosen. How does a person who has only known pain learn to interact with the world? Sometimes they lash out. Sometimes they retreat into themselves. Sometimes they find a way to rebuild, piece by piece. Their stories are a testament to both the fragility and the incredible resilience of the human spirit. And what about the ones we call dangerous? The ones who seem to lack a conscience, who commit acts that defy our understanding of empathy. Are they born this way, or are they made? We will delve into the science behind psychopathy and sociopathy, looking at brain scans, genetic markers, and environmental triggers. This isn't about creating monsters, it's about dismantling them, layer by layer, to see the mechanisms underneath. When we strip away the fear and the headlines, what we find is often a chillingly logical, albeit alien, form of human consciousness. It's a perspective that challenges our very definition of what it means to be human. Finally, and perhaps most unsettlingly, we look at the ordinary people. Your neighbor, your coworker, the person you pass on the street every day. The ones who live quiet, lives until one day they don't. They cross a line. They snap. They do something completely out of character that leaves everyone asking why. We explore the incredible pressure of social conformity, the slow burn of quiet desperation, and the psychology of a single bad decision. These are the stories that remind us the potential for darkness is unjust out there in some far-off villain. It's a quiet possibility that exists within the spectrum of human experience. This channel is a commitment to unflinching truth. There's no moralizing here. No easy answers or simple villains and heroes. We use psychology, case studies, and clear, calm analysis to provide the context you've been searching for. If you are someone who isn't afraid to look into the shadows, who genuinely wants to understand the most complex and challenging aspects of human behavior, then you've found your place. This is your answer to the question, why would they do that? Subscribe to our channel and prepare to see the world and the people in it in a completely new light. Thanks for watching.